The photo stages are pretty much the same as before, barring some minor changes in Stage 1 and Stage 3. Here's something I forgot to show off earlier. The rolling shield is one of the weapons that got a buff in this game. Like before, when you charge it up fully, it protects you against enemy projectiles and weak enough enemies. However, in this game, it feels that its life bar is a lot bigger. It just tears through every weak enemy in the game like nobody's business. Because Zane's dead, we don't fight him here. But because Jamil is going after us, we fight him here. He's only slightly more difficult than Zane was. When he's below half health, he'll start running on top of this thing. This battle isn't that difficult. What's essentially happening is that every time I kick off the wall and try firing, the game has a tendency to fire my buster in the same direction as the wall. That's why some of my charge shots went in the wrong direction. Yeah, Bit and Bite are better. Farming in this room is made even easier with the addition of the rolling shield. As you can see, it doesn't actually plink off of the Met guards. I need to point in the correct direction before using Zero Final. On the topic of Bit and Byte's design, when I say Zane and Jamil are kind of lame, I don't mean their designs are lame looking, I mean more like their boss battles are too easy. I made the Jamil encounter look a lot harder than it actually is, due to controller issues with this game. Alright, this time I need to keep the elevator with me. Easier said than done, though. This is pretty much the most frustrating part of the stage if you want to get the other upgrade. You can also just use the rolling shield, which I may try doing, but... you know what, I'll just do that. And Bow Spider was easier in the original X1, to be honest. One of the additions that the charged up rolling shield has is that it protects you against spikes. Unfortunately, I can't wall jump off the spikes like this. But I can do stuff like that. Now I can access this upper area. The alternative way to access this area is by using the elevator. On the left side of the wall here, as there is a fake wall. And this will give me the Shotoken moves, Hadoken and Shiryoken. Up plus B is Shiryoken. Down plus B is Hadoken. Unlike in X1 and X2 though, these are not insta-kill moves. Time to face up against Surges again. At the very least, I have another weakness that's better against them, the rolling shield. Didn't mean to use that, I meant to use the electric spark. And because of its downwards trajectory, it makes it easier to hit the weak point. fully charged rolling shield also makes me immune to projectiles, but then I can't fire the shot at him, so that's the trade-off. So much more manageable compared to using the speed burner. Time for the rematches, this time against the second set of Mavericks. Wheel Gator. Let's see what he's weak to now. I kind of forgot what his weakness is. His magnetic mine. Magna Centipede. I love cutting off his tail like that. Like cutting off the trunk of Flame Mammoth. And last but not least is Morph Mod. I'd rather just use his original weakness and save the shield for Sigma Phase 2. But I suppose that secondary weakness is there in case you're playing on hard mode and you didn't use the save data for normal mode. He's back after a very short period of time. This time I'll find him with his weakness. Not as bad as before due to my increased life pool. But you can see its conic damage dealt 6 bars of damage to me. Yet again, when is it not Sigma? It was only until XA the command mission where it wasn't Sigma. There's the wrecked computer. Someone should have destroyed it completely later on, to prevent this from happening again. Are you sure, X? This is the second final battle in under a week. At the very least I can use his weakness now. Let's give Zero some time to shine. Which didn't work. Alright then, I should have used it in the previous one then. Unlimited potential and all that. What is Sigma's potential anyways? It seems to keep growing between each X game. At least until X6 and X7 perhaps. I hope they hired some better security personnel this time. And yet again is the credits. I won't be playing Xtreme Mode on stream because it's just a combination of the content of normal mode and hard mode, barring a slight change in the outro text. I'll just fast forward through this. So this is a good time to give my overall thoughts on Mega Man Xtreme as a whole. I may attach an extra episode where I cover Xtreme Mode. Another important note is that on Xtreme Mode, your upgrades do not carry over from hard mode. You have to start again from the very beginning essentially. As the next game designed for a portable console, I guess they did an okay job. I'd say it's somewhere down there between Rockman World 2 and 3. This was essentially a remake of Mega Man X 1 and 2, 4 stages from X1 and 4 stages from X2. That's why it reminds me of the World series, because Day 2 took 4 bosses from one game and 4 bosses from another game. I feel they did an okay to decent job with remaking the stages into a Game Boy Color format, though I felt that they stuck too far to the original level design. For all the World titles, they mixed up the level design for all the stage remakes or demakes, so they didn't feel like carbon copies of the original NES titles. But here, they just feel like lower quality carbon copies. All the stages felt basically like mini versions. It made the entire game feel like it went by too fast. Perhaps that's why they split up normal and hard mode. To be honest though, I wish we had access to Xtreme Mode from the get-go, and re-add the plot in there in case players didn't beat normal or hard mode. Because hard mode isn't really harder than normal mode. In some ways, it's easier than normal mode, especially if you get all the upgrades from normal mode. Extreme mode is slightly more difficult than hard mode, only because you have to go through all 8 stages and recollect all the upgrades. Gameplay-wise, dashing and whatnot felt nice, though there were some issues with the controls and physics, as I discussed throughout the playthrough. Would I recommend you play this? Not really. The only bits of original content are the storyline in normal and hard mode, as well as the 2 new boss battles against Zane and Jamil. If you want to play a game in the Xtreme series, just play Xtreme 2. I mean, in that game you get to play as Zero as well. Nevertheless, I enjoyed my time with this game. Well then, I hope you all enjoyed my Let's Play of Mega Man Xtreme, viewers. If you enjoyed it, please rate, comment, favorite, and or subscribe, as they all help out the channel. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter as well, and join my Discord server, as I regularly post updates there. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all in a future Let's Play.